5th, 2017, Davie County Commissioners meeting to order. This time, if you would please join me in the invocation. Dear God, as we come before you this evening, we are so thankful that we live in the United States and Davie County. We remember that freedom is not free. We're reminded of that daily. We remember the people in Texas as they go through their struggles with the hurricane. Please give them strength. We ask for your wisdom and discernment through the meeting this evening. In your name, amen. Amen. Stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, raise your hand. 4-0. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is a celebration, but it's a bittersweet moment. At this time, as you're all aware, Senator Dan Barrett, who was up here, has taken the seat of Senator Andrew Brock, and that was effective August 24th of 2017, and that's when Dan, he tenders his resignation, but it's to be effective that day, August 24th, 2017. I understand we need to vote on that to accept the resignation, so I would entertain a motion to accept Dan's resignation.
So moved. Second.
All, motion and a second. All in favor, raise your hand. Okay, that's the bitter part, because Dan will be missed. He's been a two-time commissioner, and he's served the people of Davie County very well. And but we are confident as he moves on to Raleigh, or has moved on to Raleigh, that he will serve the people of Davie, Iredell, and Rowan. He will do a great job. But we're very excited that he has been appointed to that seat, elected to that seat, and we look forward for great things for you, Senator Barrett, down in Raleigh. In commemoration of Dan's service to the county, we have a plaque that we would like to present to him as a group, and at that point, let Dan say whatever he would like to the group. So we would all go down front, I'll read the plaque, and we'll present it to him. All right, it says, presented to C. Daniel Barrett in recognition of more than 6 years of outstanding service to the citizens of Davie County, Commissioner, December 4th of 2000 to December 6th of 2004, and then December 1 of 2014 to August 24th of 2017. So, here you go. Appreciate it.
Two more ways than one.
Congratulations, sir. You get up here and picture Kathleen.
Is Kathleen on replacement?
Yeah.
Can we get a picture?
So good.
I'll get up here.
Let's get a picture with y'all.
One, two, three, cheese.
Is that a rose between two thorns?
It's definitely a rose. I don't know about the thorns, but there's a rose.
Dan, at this time, you feel free to, the floor is yours.
Well, you know better than do that, Terry. 2 minutes or less.
3 minutes this time.
I'm a little upset that Richard doesn't have a poem, but so this, as Terry said, this is a bittersweet moment because I will not be sitting behind this desk anymore and not be sitting with these gentlemen anymore as a commissioner, and will not be serving with staff and citizens of Davie County as a commissioner at least. And I will miss that. I will miss that for family, and I will miss the camaraderie and friendship and all the folks that I've worked with over the years. Deeply appreciative for that. But on the other hand, is a moment of excitement and hopefully opportunity to serve Davie County in a different way. And there's some gentlemen here tonight who were instrumental in helping me arrive at the place where I'm able to serve Davie County in the state senate. And it is an honor to have that opportunity. And I couldn't have done it without the support of the folks in Davie County from the get-go. So y'all made this happen. I look forward to this, and I'll always be ready to serve Davie County, pick up the phone, you know how to reach me, and I'll be glad to serve. I have to thank all the staff who have done such a wonderful job over time, and been so lucky to be able to work with each of you. I think for my group of commissioners, my friends, we've done some really good things, and I know you'll continue to do good things for Davie County. And one of the really good things I think we did was to work together to convince John Eller to come and be our county manager. And I think with his leadership and with your leadership, Davie County is set for years to come. And whoever is selected for my seat, I'm sure will join the teamwork that this group has embodied. I have to thank my wife, Kathleen, for her love and support. Without her, none of this would be possible. So thank you so much, Kathleen. So Richard said, hold this to 10 minutes or less. No, I really just am so appreciative of all of you and the chance to be here with you, and I hope to be with you many more times. So thank you very much.
Well, there's no question you'll do a great job for us in Raleigh, and congratulations to you and Kathleen and your family. I know y'all couldn't be more excited, so best of luck. We will be in touch. We will be calling you, by the way. Just to kind of close the loop on the position here, the vacant position, the way that works, as I understand it, is the Republican Party, who Dan's obviously a Republican, they will be making a recommendation at their September meeting, and so the nominee will be here at the October meeting, and we will go from there. So we should have that position filled at the October meeting. So, all right. Next, we move to the public comment period.
Mr. Chairman, members of the board, there is no one who signed up for public comments tonight.
Okay. All right. Next, we move to the consent agenda. Trust we've all had a chance to read through that. Does anyone have any input or questions about the consent agenda?
Motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor of the consent agenda, raise your hand. That passes 4-0. All right, we next move to the county manager's report. Mr. Eller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to start by just again thanking Senator Barrett for the time he invested in me during the recruitment process and working with all of you. So I'd like to wish he and Kathleen the best in this new venture, and I'm sure we'll be calling Dan a lot to advocate for our needs in Davie County. So, Senator, thank you for what you have done and what you will be doing for us. In the consent agenda tonight was the Davie County Farmland Protection Plan. I appreciate all the hard work that those at Agricultural Advisory Board members, as well as our cooperative extension staff, have done, put into that. The recommendations that you received tonight from that plan, we will take those as we consider our comprehensive land use planning that will begin probably in the November timeframe, as far as getting some people to help us with that throughout the duration of early 2018. So we very much in Davie County support our farmland and our rural heritage, and we'll take those recommendations and thoughts into consideration as we work on our comprehensive plan, which we're very excited about as we move into our strategic planning process as well. We've talked a lot about our land use development plan and making sure that we have managed and controlled growth that's very strategic in nature. So I'm looking forward over the next few months to talk to you about that. We are meeting tomorrow for our next round of strategic planning with our department heads as well as some of our key community partners, and so we're still on target to hopefully get a draft of that to you soon, so that then we can start talking about the county strategic plan in December. So that movement continues to happen, as well as our discussion with department heads regarding human services consolidation. Those conversations continue to go well. We're receiving questions and we're answering those as they come in. So over the next couple months, you'll hear more about that effort and updates on that as well. So a lot of planning going on is what I'm trying to say, and I'm very proud of the effort that staff have put into that. So much more to come as we talk about that over the next few months. The high school open house was well received, and many citizens were able to tour the school before students started going back, and very pleased about just what a beautiful facility we have there, and the great teachers that we have in our Davie County school system. Also, we have a lot going on in our Recreation and Parks Advisory Board as we continue to move toward getting a comprehensive master plan to you about the high school repurposing project, and a lot of things are trying to still being firmed up so that we can update you very soon on kind of where we are with that. But I want to thank our Recreation and Parks Director and Commissioner Jones and Reniger for being on that board and helping us as we move forward with that process. And last but not least, as I've updated all of you, we are moving to our employee self-service module, and we're looking to do that in January. We had hoped to roll that out beforehand, but we know that's a heavy lift and will require some more intentional work on our part as we move toward our online process for staff to be able to go in to do scheduling and timesheets and open enrollment for benefits, and being able to access their information and everything online. So we're very excited about that technology, and we'll be moving as part of that to a bi-weekly pay system in January, as all of you know. We have received several comments well before my arrival about moving to a bi-weekly pay system and have more frequent pay periods for staff. And again, I know all of you were aware of that, and so as we move forward with this technology transition, we'll keep you up to date on that, as well as hold training sessions for our staff. But other than that, just want to commend our staff for the great work they do and continue to do each and every day here in Davie County.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Eller? Okay, thank you, John. All right, next we move to old business. Do we have any old business to come before the commission this evening? Seeing none, any new business? Well, that takes us to commissioners' comments. Given the brevity of the meeting, you would think we were all on vacation last month, but pretty confident we were working hard. But anyway, that said, Commissioner Jones.
Okay. I don't want to extend this meeting any, so I'll make my comments very short. The meeting to replace Senator Barrett, Mr. Chairman, will be on September 12th, which is next week. It was my honor to nominate Senator Barrett at the meeting that occurred here recently to elect him state senator, and I'll tell you, it was a major night. It was electric. It was David versus Goliath. We like those, and I am just so honored that. First of all, that we had a wonderful state senator in Senator Brock, and that we're replacing him with Senator Barrett, who will take the values of family, of community, all of the great characteristics that Davie County represents, to Raleigh. And Dan, we know you'll do a great job, and we are so proud that you're there. And just thank you for making that commitment, because it's not easy. Thank you. Secondly, thank all those who made the opening of the new high school so smooth. Sheriff, I know I was on the phone with the sheriff first thing that morning because of the traffic issue, but I mean, everything has just gone well. Nothing is perfect, but it took a team effort to get the school open, and just thank all of those who have made this thing happen and made it come off very smooth for our young people. I want to thank all our staff and the work they do. We just have a wonderful group of people that represent Davie County in every aspect of civil service in our community, and I just want to thank you all, and thank each of y'all for being here tonight. We appreciate it, and Mr. Chairman, that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Poindexter.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to the Ag Board for all the hard work and time that they put into bringing us these recommendations for our use in planning future growth in the county. And thank you to the staff for all the hard work that you do and getting us all the information that we need every month, and all the jobs that you do every day helping the citizens of Davie County. I would like to extend my congratulations to Dan, my condolences to Kathleen, and Dan, remember, we've got you on speed dial. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would also like to congratulate Dan. I guess I've been working with Dan about as long as anybody. We've been down several roads together, and I was mayor for a long time when Dan was county commissioner the first time, so we spent a lot of time together, and it's been a pleasure working with him. And I remember Kathleen bringing me some cookies when we were up at the primaries one time, so that was very helpful. I would also like to make a couple of comments about the Farmland Protection Plan. I think a tremendous amount of work went into this plan, and I enjoyed going through it and reading it. I really did. But I think there is one little question I got. It says in here we have no turkey producers in the county. And when I travel around this county, I've run into an awful lot of wild turkey flocks. So I think we're probably producing a lot more turkeys than we know about. So there's a lot of flocks out there, I noticed. But thanks again for all the work that went into this, and it really is an interesting plan to read through. And if you haven't had an opportunity to read it, I would recommend that you take a look at it online and read it and see what's in here, because as the saying goes, if it weren't for the farmland people, none of us would have anything to eat. So it's very important that we keep that going. And we are very fortunate here in Davie County to have as many farmers and as people doing the work as we do have. I'd also like to thank the staff, as we do try to every time, for all they do. I know it's a very busy time. We've got major problems in this country right now with Texas and all their storms, but we got more storms coming our way, and we could get into a similar trouble in the next few weeks here. So we need to always be prepared and be ready for these things. Thanks everyone for coming out, and appreciate all the support we get from month to month up here. It's kind of lonely if you come in here and you look out there and there's nobody in the seats. So thanks for coming.
Thank you. I would like to talk about the Farmland Protection Plan. I did read all 87 pages of it, and appreciate all the work that went into that. And here in Davie, we are very more rural than anything else, so we're very blessed by that. A lot of people have no idea where food comes from, and my friend Eddie Liggins, he gave me a sticker, a bumper sticker, the last 3 years over at the report to the people that says, thank a farmer 3 times a day, and that's true. And a lot of people have no concept of that, so it's something we should always remember. Dan, again, congratulations, and we'll be calling you. Appreciate all the staff, as always, for being here and all your work, and appreciate you coming out this evening. And with that, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion, do I have a second? Second. Second. All in favor, raise your hand. We are adjourned. Thank you very much.